Good morning, boys and girls, and happy Tuesday. Today we're going to continue working on volume just as we have. We're almost getting close to the end of the module, but we still have a few more modules to go. Today is module 5, lesson 5, double 5. And today we're going to apply volume formulas. It says, I can use a formula to find the volume of a right rectangular prism, which is what we see here, a right rectangular prism, an aquarium. Step it out. Jeannie buys the fish tank shown. A. You know that the volume of a rectangular prism can be expressed as the product of its length, width, and height. Write a formula to model the volume of a rectangular prism. So if we write a formula to model the volume of a rectangular prism, that would be V, which is volume, equals L, which is length, times W, which is width, times height, which is H. So that is the formula that will model the volume of a rectangular prism. Volume equals length times width times height. See? And now B. Use the formula to write an equation for the volume of this tank. So now using the information from this tank and our formula, we're going to write a new equation to solve this problem in specific. So the volume is the length, okay, times the width times the height, okay? Length, width, height. I'll repeat that. Length, width, height. If you were to, interchange them, it doesn't really matter. We know that this is the height. This is like our stacking that we talk about in our WebEx calls. This is the stacking. And then if you said this was the length and this is the width, that's totally fine. But it's length right here, length, width, which is that, length, width, height. Got it? So length is 13 times 6 times 8. So that would be your B. Again, if you mixed it up and you wrote 6 times 13 times 8, you're still going to get the same answer, even if you did 8 times 6 times 13. But just following, our measurements that we talk about, this is the length, this is the width, and this is our height. So I'm going to stick to my first equation. Okay, just like the book did. Okay. Now multiplying from left to right, what is the product of the length and width? So left to right. So we're going to multiply 13 times 6. This is 18. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 78. So we have 70. Let's just double check. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 78. So now we solve this right here. And now we're going to do 78 times 8. So C is 78. And now D, multiply the product of the length and width by the height. So we're going to do 78 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 7 is 56. 56 plus 6 is 62. 624 cubic inches. Okay? Thank you, and I hope that you guys are enjoying learning about volume and that you checked out the cool video that I posted yesterday. Continue to do your work for today. If you have any questions, just message me on the stream. Thank you. Have a great one.